This is a short, quick circuit, and it is to train efficiency. We do this for physical abilities training in a small area when you don't have the whole gym, but you want to train the physical abilities. And these are the basic physical abilities that are required when you go to the National Team Training Center. The first thing is handstand. So for handstand training, we begin with learning how to make a really good straight line. So these are small bands, and they work on pressing the ribs way in and flat, turning the hips under, and then take that up to a releve and keep pushing up and pressing in. That is held for 30 seconds or up to a minute. Then we actually go and do the handstand hold. We do a lot of handstands on the parallettes just to protect the wrists. And this would be normally a 1-minute handstand hold. Then they come right down from that, grab the medicine ball. And to again strengthen that position, we do the same drill we did with the bands. Push up, press those ribs in, hips tucked under, push the ball towards the ceiling, wrists extended upward, high releve. Next in the physical abilities testing would be our press handstands. So we start again on the parallettes, starting in a clear straddle L, bring it up to a handstand, and then returning in a clear straddle L. And we would do 10 of those. Next we grab our sliders. And as you can see, this is also known as a furniture mover. And we use one of those. They start in a pike position. They bring the legs through, press forward, open the hips, and then come back through a tight pike, rounded upper back, and extend. We'll do that one more time, up to a pike. And as they come through, they round the upper back like the beginning of a handstand. And now we're going to do pike presses from a stand. Don't need the slider here. And we just do 10 of these where they round their upper back and press to a handstand and come back to a controlled shape. We'll do one more of those. Let's get the hips flat, round and open the hips and come back down. Then we do the leg lifts, the leg lift circuit up on the rack. Our next physical ability, we are required to start at 90 degrees, touch the bar, and go back to 90 degrees. Then we add an additional 10 full leg lifts. And then to increase the strength, we lay on the floor and do Pike Overs, 20 of these. Full range of motion, touch the hands and bring it all the way down with excellent form and execution. Then we do half V-ups. All of this strengthens the hip flexors, which obviously means then you must stretch them. These are half V-ups, elbow to knee. Full V-ups are all the way over the head, all the way up to the toes. And then we have alternate V-ups, very quick and efficient. And then we move on to the high jump. The drills for the high jump, obviously that's a strong leg push and extension. So we start by increasing the quad strength and the quickness out. So we do mountain climbers up, holding on to kettlebells, push and extend through the legs on the jump so they're higher. Could you do those one more time? Up and extend, push up, try to get more power out of the legs. This is a kettlebell. These are found at a lot of the sporting goods stores. These are 5 pounds and we use up to 10 pounds. Next, we have the squat jumps. These can be done on the board or up to a panel mat or a block, whatever is around and available. And then after that, we do the kettlebell swings for full extension. You squat down and you come all the way up to a releve and the arms continue over the head. So we have full range of motion for the squat jump, all the way up. So the first couple are done to the half and then all the way up to the full swing and extension. Next, we have the rope climb, which we're not going to demonstrate. But with the rope climb, because it is a tight core position, we do some strengthening of the upper back and then reverse it. So these are the reverse sit-ups. And I like to bring them up, keeping the back tight, the butt tight, but hyperextension, and then hold that position Squeezing, squeezing, strengthening that low back, and then we turn it around. And we do the regular sit-ups. Arms overhead, again working on that core, extending the arms flat. Keep it even with the table. And then we hold. Long, straight line, open the arms, and then bring it back up. And now for the levers. We go back over here to the rack area. And we start by doing lower downs. And when you do the lower down, you actually start with a flat lift up with no pike. They roll up and they bring it down in the same position. And roll up, as you can see, little to no pike whatsoever. Then we actually do the pike ups so that they can feel from the pike to the flat hips and strengthen those lower abs. Now watch the direction of the feet. They don't really go forward. They don't really go backward. They go straight up to flat hips. Then we go to rockers to strengthen the shape for the levers. And then we do tuck rockers, which I just like to do a lot of because that's a lot of the full ins. Regular back tucks, double backs. Then we go and we do jump to candles. And this is for the lever, but I think as you'll see, this is also vaulting, tumbling, beam dismounts, starting with the arms at horizontal so that they don't use the swing. They plie, jump, and turn upside down to a candle shape as quickly and efficiently as possible. And jump, trying not to let the hips touch the mat at all. Plie, jump, and lift.